Next, we have the Cardinals and the Rams. Another divisional game. Another. Eh. Man, there's been a lot of these this week.
Yeah,
Ironically enough, they're all noon games too.
yeah.
Something about playing at noon. One team just sucked really bad. And speaking of game or teams sucking, what happened to the Rams? What was it? 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, we were talking about that. Rams, they could potentially upset somebody in the wild card. Rams were on a good streak. We're talking about Todd Gurley. What happened to Todd Gurley? He rushed. He had what? 13 rushes for 40 yards this game. What happened to this explosive rookie that we saw, in the middle of the season, where he kind of came out of nowhere and was this new young stud? Like, I mean, we're kind of eating our words on that. We like you and I predicted at one point Todd Gurley might be the best running back in the NFL potentially, and apparently it was a fluke.
I don't know about that. I think the Rams are just sorry.
What's the joke you always say? The Rams are looking like what the Rams always do.
Right, right. Like, who are the Rams? What are the? This is what they always do. They play good and then they play bad, and you just don't know what the hell they're gonna do.
Yeah. Which Rams are going to show up that week?
Yeah, I mean, Todd Gurley, is he still the favorite for Rookie of the Year? I don't know. Probably not,
Probably not. No.
but I think they still have a lot to look forward to there. It's just I don't know what the hell's going on with the Rams. I don't think anybody does.
Well, do they? I mean, Rams right now are looking at 4-8, right?
Right,
Seahawks have done also kind of what the Seahawks do, where they get red hot at the end of the season.
right.
So if they're not going to be a wild card contention, Arizona proved this game that they're winning this division as of right
Yeah,
now, and
I
most
think
likely
so.
at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to talk about, on Arizona's side. Arizona's still looking like Arizona has all year. They look really good. I
I was
mean,
gonna say to be fair to the Rams, they were playing Arizona at least.
true.
So
Yeah, if they're gonna lose a game,
yeah,
yeah. Although being a divisional game, I would think that somebody's gonna put up more of a fight than 3 points, and they got it in
yeah,
the third quarter. So first half, they score 0 points. Third quarter, okay, now we'll kick a field goal. There you go. That's all we got in us.
that's what we got. Yeah, I don't know. I think the problem is at quarterback, honestly, for the Rams right now.
Without Nick Foles, you mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. They need somebody there and to put up points to
Yeah,
lead the offense.
yeah. That's true because Tavon Austin looked like he was a very good, wide receiver for him with Foles in
Yeah,
there. He was becoming a very good target for Nick Foles, and ever since Nick Foles has gone
yeah.
down, Tavon Austin's numbers have also gone way down.
And I mean, and if the offense isn't going to put up points, the defense is going to quit. I mean, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah,
The defense is like, well, what's the point in us stopping their offense? What is the defense going to have to score the points too?
yeah. Well, and I mean, especially you get towards the end of the game and the defense just gets burnt out. I mean, they're gassed.
Yeah,
If the offense can't at least manage the time a little more, or just be out on the field for more than a 3 and out, then you're gonna get gas.
yeah.
And
'Cause
if any
I do
defense
think
is
the
gonna
Rams
get
have a pretty
gas,
solid.
you think the Rams still look pretty solid?
No, I said they have a pretty solid defense.
Mm,
On offense is where most of their problems are. They're not getting it together. They're not going. I
yeah,
mean, Todd Gurley can't carry the. If all you have is a run threat, and they know you're going to run the ball every play, the running back's not going to score.
that's a lot of weight to put on a rookie's shoulders.
I mean, even Adrian Peterson got shut down this
Yeah,
past week. I mean, if they know all you're doing is running the ball, you're not going to have any success.
yeah,
Flat out. This is not that kind of league anymore.
yeah.
This is not. It's too predictable. If they're just looking for one guy every play, I mean, they just double team that guy. What a triple team! You can put every defender on the damn on the damn
Um,
field on Todd Gurley because
yeah,
that's what the ball's going to.
yeah.
You know?
I think it's pretty safe to say that probably the Rams season is gonna be done.
Oh, they're done
Yeah, I mean,
unless they have quite the improbable run at this point.
they're gonna have to win out the rest of the games.
And
to
even then, it's not
and yeah,
happening.
and even that's questionable if they're gonna
No,
make
they're
any.
done.
Yeah. So Nick Foles, if he comes back whenever, it's gonna be too little, too late for him.
Definitely.
Um,
The Cardinals though looking good, looking like number 2 seed, I think.
oh, definitely. Yeah. Uh, Cardinals are a tough team this year. They
I
got
mean,
really everything kind of put together for them.
there's not too much you can take away from this game, I think, from their performance, because I think more of this speaks to how bad the Rams are than how good the Cardinals are.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking forward to see how the next few games pan out. They still have a game against Seattle, or the both of those
Well,
happen?
here's the thing with the Cardinals that's interesting, though. We're talking about Todd Gurley so much. Chris
Right,
Johnson's out with a broken leg. Ellington is hurt. So they have David Johnson in there. Um, so basically, your run game not as superior as it might have been at one point. They can't switch carries between Ellington and Chris Johnson anymore. So you pretty much just have like one running back and then whoever's on their practice squad that gets moved up, which is whatever. So I guess you could take it as a flaw or you could take it as maybe a strength towards Arizona that despite not having as good of a run game that they had pretty much the rest of the season, they can still win games. But they're also only winning against the Rams, who are kind of suffering from injury too.
right. And I'll tell you what, man, to kind of close this video out,
Yeah,
Arizona is going to have to, like I said, they look like the number 2 seed, but to hold on to that, they had the Vikings, the Eagles, the Packers, and the Seahawks. So,
yeah. Those aren't. None of those are just easy wins at this
no,
point. No.
no. The Vikings are a potential playoff team. The Eagles are potential. I mean, those are all playoff teams,
Yeah,
potential.
yeah,
I mean, you got to think the Packers are probably going, and the Vikings are probably going. The Eagles could very, very well be going, and Seattle looks like a shoe in for the wild card at this point.
Seattle is fighting for that wild card spot, a big time. I mean,
Right, and
they would have
and
to
they've been
mess
there and
up.
they've done it. You've got to
Yeah,
think they're going to get it,
I mean, they'd have to mess up pretty majorly to not make a wild card spot.
and that's how you're closing the season out.
Yeah,
Seattle's show up to play if they're playing for a wild card spot.
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
I mean, Seattle's going to be on
but
a need to win basis against Arizona that
right,
week. It's going to be
Arizona's
crazy.
got. I mean, Green Bay potentially is too. I mean, all these teams all need to win bases.
Yeah, yeah,
Every,
that's true. All
every
of them.
So good luck, Arizona, because you're going to need some luck and some skill. Like, you got your easy couple of weeks past you. The 49ers, you struggled a little bit more. Maybe you should have.
Hmm.
But, you got the 49ers and the Rams. Here comes the murderer's row. Good luck. Maybe
Yeah,
the hardest schedule remaining, honestly.
yeah, yeah.
So,
That's true. That's a good point. And with all that, I think it's a good time to wrap it up. You can let us know what you think about Arizona's remaining schedule or the lack of the Rams' remaining schedule. And you can always follow us on Facebook and Twitter. There's links in the description below. Whew. Man, I didn't realize that with Arizona. It's going to be tough. It's
yeah,
tough.
it really is. It really is.
Honestly, that last game, Arizona and the Seahawks, that I hope that's game of the week because it definitely deserves to be.
It's gotta be.
It's
It's gotta
gotta
be.
be. If it's not already a 3:30 game, they're gonna definitely have to move it to that because
That's got Sunday night all over, in my opinion.
oh, definitely. I hope it is. I mean, Arizona with the potential to knock out the Seahawks out
It's
of
already
being a
been
wild
flexed.
card.
It's already been flexed to 325 at least. So,
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
Crazy, really crazy. Can't wait.
got to.